kept on burping and choking a little bit. So basically feeling pretty well. Basically feeling pretty good and a lot better. So I basically had 2 hours of sleep last night, just really going from within. Just really makes me even more proud. Really makes me even more glorified, which means feeling myself more, which means catch myself to get right, to get better within the Most High. Just recently to comply, just recently being more serious to keeping God's laws, statutes, and commandments. How much I am really, really serious about this. So obviously, I was talking to the Israelites about on that Friday. So how can I join the IUIC movement? How there was really bringing up more facts, more gems, and more truth. And most of it really scared me, but most of it had really make me humble, really make me to keep on going. And then so I typed down the city where I basically from, and then so Peace King, peace to you, Marlon Leron. So I'm pretty making sure that I am making that pronounced better because I'm still learning how to pronounce people's names and some of it because I had to figure it out all by myself. And the only word that I have spelled on my own is finger. Then so I had learned to count 100 as well. So planning about learning how to count through Z through A backwards and 100 through 1 backwards because I'm still learning on it because how much I hated math and I sucked at it. But it's cool. It's okay. Like about 12 times 12, 144, which means who we are as God's chosen people. Because I didn't really understand it as well, but now I am really understanding. But most people may not, because like I don't even focusing on the number, and I'm not trying to be the part of the number. Like all I really want to be a part of is God's shoes, so I can really get myself right, get myself better. Because I just really don't want to lose my life because I know that is officially about to happen. Just because you don't know when's your last day, but death ain't even bad as I thought it really was because the only thing you will be at is at the kingdom because you will be more aware, you will be hearing things, you will be feeling things and touching things. But physically may be gone, but your spirit and your soul is definitely going to be going back to the Most High because that is what I really smiled about. Even though you feel pretty good, but a little bit fear because there is nothing to fear about. There is nothing to be panicking about because God is in control. Everything that He's doing behind the scenes, just because as long as you love Him, you got to keep His commandments. It says in the book of 1 John chapter 14 and verse 14 through 17, which means I believe. And I have that on my mind every single day because that is how much I am really, really serious. Because whether you are smiling in public and whether you are smiling wherever you walk, I like the title of your video, the one that I made about. Was it the one with the image or was it with the one with the just like a title? Because I'm still working on my catchy on the title because I basically do kind of get like lame titles because whether I'm trying to make it more sense, whether I'm trying to make it more brilliant, but most of it I'm just getting it more kind of not well because some of it I do, some of it I don't, but I just gotta keep on practicing, keep on practicing. This one, oh, thank you, because I learned that from Bishop Nathaniel of IUIC because I saluted those brothers because whatever they've been going through, whatever they are being betrayed, whether they are getting like people like them spying on them, just like I heard from them yesterday, was going live, going all the way in. And at the end of that, some prophet was like, the 11th hour is among us. And then I was like, whoa. I'm going to figure that out and I'm going to study what is the 11th hour among us with because I'm planning about to learn about those type of stuff because you know about conspiracies, Freemason and the Illuminati just really want to brainwash you to be programmed, think that life is good all the time. You will be better. You will live in your life better. You will be rich, just because my provider, he is absolutely into Freemason in the Illuminati, because he been my provider ever since 5 years. In March 2017, claim about he been with me ever since 5 years. No, I believe it was somewhere in the 13th or the 15th of 2017, because I know it was somewhere on that Wednesday, and it was on that gloomy, cloudy day, which means I know, because I really don't want him to be my provider. But yeah, but I'm just over with, because him and I have a good, decent conversation and a good, decent relationship now. Because if it really wasn't for me, for changing, getting myself together, I'm feeling good and smiling. And whether I go for a walk or sit down, whatever, I just gotta take a deep breath and let all of that pour out, and your oxygen will definitely be more, excuse me, your oxygen will be more increased, just because you're getting back your prana again. Just because most of us haven't breathed in a while. It could be about a year or two or three, but now we got the time to just breathe physically, because the know for a fact is there's always better things around the corner. But you gotta take heed, you gotta keep on being patient, you gotta keep on being better and better and better. Because whether they don't like when you smile, whether they don't like you just constantly laugh and clap your hands, whether they really want to drive all loud like a road war, just continue to keep on snapping your fingers. Or whether that y'all do it all even aggressive want to be, just dance your butt off, or like do something even more fancy about yourself, and clap your hands, because you kept on defeating them. Whether you be on your phone smiling, whether you are talking or texting whoever, you ain't worried about what everybody else is doing. Like, you're just focusing on the conversation, which means you, him, or you or her or whoever. Because I was talking to my new guy friend, obviously, and I was definitely going hangouts. I was gonna say FaceTime, because I don't got an iPhone at the moment, but I will, because I know how to deal with it, which means I know how to do with Androids and iPhone as well. Because a lot of people are going to be like, you just need to like to use a computer or just use your mind. But I know what I am all about, because whether I keep on smiling, I make a lot of people insecure, and I make a lot of people in their emotions or feelings. But all I'm doing is like one mind, one body, because like everybody ain't the same. Because like whether I'm smiling, few people will, but most people won't, just because they are stuck into their slave mind. Because I've been there and did not done that. But now I'm spiritually free until I will be physically. It's all about patience on the book of Luke chapter 21 verse 19. Because if you don't want to be patient, you just really want to let things go your own way, you'll lose your spirit and you lose your soul. It's like when the Holy Spirit leaves you, and it's like Christ is definitely going to depart from you, because you was definitely into your sin, because you was definitely into some dumb things. Because God had gave you a couple of chances to repent. He is reaching out his hand to you, and he has opened up your ears so you can hear, but you just really want to cover them. You really don't want to reach. I want to be that person that can hear, which means to reach out, so I can really get off this bed. Which means you go to the hospital and you see a lot of chaos or whatever. It's kind of like the Walking Dead, whatever. And whether you are escaping from it, you feel good, which means you feel a lot better and you feel a lot calmer and released spiritually and mentally, emotionally, and you're not the same. Whether they try to make you to be the same just because they're jealous of you, just because they hate towards you. But in person, they could be all cool and nice all you want, but they're gonna be all silent, because you is all silent for the whole entire day. Then that day trying to like make a way, trying to make you mad, really want to smack their fingers, really want to smack their lips, just trying to like make a way, trying to make you angry. But you just calm down, You just living in the moment because you are aware of what you're seeing. And that whether you are smiling, it confuses them and it really triggers them. Because I know for a fact this is, I'm not trying to be a copycatter. I'm not trying to live like everybody else is. Because I made like about a video about Friday as well, like stay silent because it triggers the enemy. Because ignoring people ignores the enemy. I mean ignoring people triggers the enemy, I meant. Because sometimes I really don't even like watch my videos. Like sometimes I couldn't remember just because I'm not trying to be suffering going through by dimension, because I really don't want that to happen, because I seen that when I was with my god brother. Then I was like, it can be, because a person had like loses memory and doing things that he never ever done before, and he been changing and changing. But me, I don't ever lose my memory because I stay sober spiritually, mentally, and physically. How much I don't like weed, I don't like tobacco, Cuban cigars, or Black and Miles, or Swiss Sweets. I don't like none of that stuff because it is defiled. Because God had really gave you the temple to have Him in your thoughts, have Him in your mind, but they just don't give it down because like they really want to get high so they can get ready to die. But I'm just high off life because I know that I am alive. It's just because they could do whatever they really want to do, but I don't want them to do it around me. I really don't want them to do it near me. And obviously though, I'm just into my feel good push because I basically don't even use my phone for the entire day. But if I do, only like a music to keep me going, to keep me focused, whether like working out and this and that, because I've been eating a little bit well, because sometimes I couldn't eat just because spending time with my busy mind is really making me smile and making me more better. And when I'm by myself, just like in a cold room, very, very freezing cold, like the country Russia, that is the coldest state. But I don't know about Japan, obviously, but I don't know what their weather is like, because Russia is the coldest state, and I love the cold because I was born in the cold. And then one of my ex-friends really want to make fun of me because I was born in the cold, but he was born in the summer. Gemini and I'm Aquarius. But I did set this, that my zodiac sign was Aquarius. I mean, because I am a very curious person, and some people's like, curiosity kills the cat. Curiosity kills, but curiosity don't ever kill nothing. It doesn't be setting a gun to the person's head or whatever, because a curiosity just being curiosity, just being himself, because I have always been. And that is why it confuses them. It's just because they know you know so much, not like you know everything. Like they try to make you all dumb and confused. But whether you try like go from within, whatever, you just kind of like go like certain languages, like then you just like just stay silent after that person says that. Then you just like stand silent, looking at them like, I cannot be dumb. Like once you get to it, you're gonna be like, I don't know what you're talking about, Roger. You do know what I'm talking about, just because you really don't want to acknowledge it. Just because I know my aura and my light is too bright, which means God is definitely 10 brighter to the sun, which means he is even more the light. He is even more the bright. But we can be that as well too, just because they really don't want to wake up and they really don't want to smell the coffee, because it is very organic coffee. Because you really can go for a decaf or not decaf, because I rather go for mine's how the way I really want it. Because I like Jordan the Chosen One, how the way he really makes it like that, just because he keeps it more simple, but not simple-minded ones like the dummy or the stupidity. And just because because like I do like my hair basically because it does really make me smile, and I'm going to get it cut tomorrow, just because I'm just gonna take a little bit of time with my cash just because I really don't want to keep on overspending. I gotta take a few extra home, and I gotta get a little bit for me, like whether I really want to buy myself food or a haircut, hygiene, clothes. I'm not out here just trying to like look for anything like what the world gets, because I'm just doing things to take myself out, to take care of myself, because I don't need nobody who I can hang with. I don't need nobody who I can like chill with, talk to. Obviously I do. My new guide friend, just because thank you, because if it really wasn't for my mind and my brain, okay, because I'm not going to mess this up, just because I know like being antisocial is definitely being a lot amazing and a lot better, because they have always been my dream ever since I known about Lone Wolf, and I really didn't know what Lone Wolf really was, and I knew about it and I really listened to it deeply, and I was like, wow, that is more like me, because I like to go my own way, because I like to seek more details about life and other things as well. And then that when I'm just like working out, just like into my zone, and they try to get my attention, just like running at the meth or whatever, then that I'm just like going my own way, trying to hide, hide myself, and I get found easily. And whether I really want to like just like sit down on the porch like somewhere else, which means I just like to lay my head down on the porch. Then that I just hear some of them talking like about 3 people. Then they was like, there we go, there we go. And I was like, what is it are they doing for me? Are they making sure that am I okay? Because make sure nothing won't happen to me. Make sure to keep myself safe, or just like to come and check up on me because they think that I'm scared, just because I'm going out of sight, because I'm going insane. It's like my mind kept on racing, or they just really want something from me, using me, stealing me, want me to go back to the curb, really don't want me to live a better life on my terms, just because I don't live my life like the others, because I don't live my life how they go by. Whether you go out and party, whether you go out in the club, or whether you be at the bar, or whatever you do, good job. And doesn't mean I can do it, because I've been at the bar one time about a month ago, and once I did that, no more again, because I know how it really turns out, because I just feel a lot of energy that's like a Hoover witness, and I was like, you know what, out of here, out of here, out of here. And I didn't go back, and just because I wasn't supposed to be at none of that type of stuff. Like I was supposed to be at the local shows, really wanted to see like metal bands, whatever, like the band To Obey a Tyrant, and it's a British band that I really like the most. It's like very, very black, and those the type of music that I really like for them as well. So I know that band this year, and I pretty assume that they will be here at my town, because I could really sense that it's going to be in the fall, which means in October. If I'm mistaken, it might be in January or February 2023, but never know, because I really do like those bands, because I've been listening to their stuff lately. But the one in 2019 was cool, but I do like the one with the Omni Male Violent, and because it's definitely been talking about what is according to the Bible, because some people just like just listen, just like to the instruments, but most people really don't want to listen to the lyrics. Obviously, I do listen to both in the lyrics as well, but you gotta like listen, and it's not about the screams or whatever. It's about the message, just like just to go through it of what that vocalist is talking about. And I know the band To a Bear Tyrant, they got like some good stuff as well, and I supported that band as well. But I won't ever hang out with them, and I won't ever be around them. But if I do want to meet them after the show, It's just because I really wanted to see like good, decent bands like that because it's pretty cool. It I wish my growls and my scream was definitely like his as well. From To a Bear Tyrant. It's kind of like a wishy type of thing, and I seen a T-shirt of it. So it's like a red moon, like all of these like big trees, and that was the one I was definitely talking about in my live stream about the far east, the far east. Like no cars, no houses, no stores, nothing. Just like it could be like a grass, or it could be like a desert, or I mean whatever it is. Just like to walk there, and then obviously I won't say foxes because I seen this on the freaking commercial. I mean not commercial, like on YouTube. Yeah, you can't have foxes, but you gotta be very mindful of what it really is because I seen some of that. It was this aggressive fox that just really ran into this woman. It's like a rabies attack fox. You know, it's like, man. But I like the orange foxes the most. But the last time I seen that was about in 2015 in March. And the last time I seen a fox was about in July, about a month ago. Since I was like walking at night at the nice neighborhood because I was definitely having me a ride through to like have a like just to lay down, have a pillow on my head, just because to get myself at the other direction. But whether you are sleeping at someone's house and you wake up with a different mindset, with another atmosphere, in another dimension, in the million, and you're just gonna be like, wow, okay, okay, and then you be like energized now, and then you just like, where this energy come from? But look at the veins though, just like you can see the veins obviously, but I'm not talking about the tattoo like the cuts right there because like yeah the veins because health like a healthy youth because that is what I really care about because so much blood in the veins because it gets them streaming and it gets it very more flowing, definitely get it more. And I do got one at my foot as well. Have a lot of veins at my foot, and I have a lot of veins at my legs and my thighs as well. Like I have a lot. Then my father was like, my stepfather was like, "Yeah, you must be drinking a lot of water." Because yeah, I do drink a lot of water. Because yeah, because I'm a very very veiny guy, but it can cause testosterone. It can cause like blood flow. It can cause like all sorts of things, which means I do believe in testosterone, and I do believe in energies, and I do believe in like all of this. But some people think that is you horny? Then I was like, dude, testosterone can cause like about all sorts of things. It can cause your mood would definitely get better. Your sleep can get better. You would be more calmer. You would be more at ease. You would definitely be more alert. You would definitely can work out often. You could definitely go for a walk every single day with no excuse. You can walk at the other side of town for about an hour and a half to 2 hours. And it is not no excuse. Like, whether it's another city, yes, I walk to another city about plenty of times. Because I don't ever make no excuse like how far it really gets. Because as I say what I say I am, I go out there. Because I really want to make a video just because I really don't want y'all to think that it could be like some type of things. No. Because I am on the road. Because my energy is just because I am even more standard. It's just because I am even more charismatic. And then I am even more ongoing basically. Because that's how I really care about. Because this is how that my testosterone is definitely getting more alert. No. Because my testosterone is just being more alert just because I am being more of a man now when it gets to these things. Because that is why I am even more mellow and calm and even more chill. Just because I'm not worried about what everybody else got to think or say. And testosterone would definitely make you smile too. It will. What is this here? I don't know. Like, sorry. got gotta get that werewolf face. And like okay, so veins in my forehead as well. Man, it's crazy, but I never ever thought about that, obviously, because yeah, you can say that I do look like a werewolf or whatever, but shaving my beard all off tomorrow, then I'm gonna start all over because crusty looking beard, and I hated that just because I just like how I can make it even on my own. I really don't want theirs. I mean, I really don't want mine to be uneven, just like theirs is uneven. I just really want mine to be solid on my own because I can get the edge up even more fine. I can get the beard line up, but the neck beard, no, I'm doing that on my own. So I take a lot of vitamins, but not overdosing vitamins. I'm talking about take about 3 times a day, which means morning, afternoon, and evening. Because I take mines about when I wake up in the morning, gotta go. I take mines before, like about to go hygiene or whatever, and eat whatever and work out and what else? I'm sorry because I like did that like. I mean, I've been doing that for a while because it's definitely being like a new thing, and then so get myself ready and about to be heading out the door with my provider. It's just because it keeps me going because I'm not out here just trying to like communicate because like whether I'm trying to like sit down by myself recently, I'm getting like more people as well really want to sit, but trying to breathe, but I don't have no anxiety just because I'm not ready to put myself out there. And then if it really wasn't for my new guide friend, it really helps a lot. Just because it really changes. And it really made me more of a man now. Because so I'm going to be talking to her on FaceTime. Oh snap, I had to charge my phone basically. So yeah, because I'm going to be, hold on for 1 second. I'm going to go check out my window. I mean my mug's window. Okay, so yeah, so I do be sleeping in this room as well because it be cold. Because like I'll sleep further away, but not like that. My room gets very hot. I couldn't breathe and I couldn't get the sweat in because I just sleep in here as well because to get the more air in, like towards the oxygen to get it more relaxed. Because am I really regretting living my mom's house? No, absolutely not. Just because the only thing how I can really change to get myself going, to get myself moving, is start here, which means from within you. Then so you could definitely do it out there, just like I've been doing, moving around, long walks, and that's why I do it. And then so passport, yes. New house, new apartment, whatever it is, yes. New country? Yes. Out of the US? Yes. Out of Texas? You got that right. It's going to happen because I'm going to go get my transportation this week because so my mom's supposed to be there so she can help me whatever then. So she's in Dallas, so she said she's going to be home about in a month because like she works like some daycare, which is I believe about these teenagers or older age, but these dudes basically got like a clear mind, but my mom had just like put myself out there wishing me, so she called wish me, so she told them that this is my son and Roger. Then they was like, what's up bro, like you looking even more manly, and I was like, thank you by the way. And then so I was about to go put the briefcase in the back of the seat. And obviously they came up just to approach me. Then I gave them the fist bump, all three of them. Then so this dude, the melanated brother was like, you can come work with us. And then so I was like, man, my mom can really hook me up on it because so he was like, we can talk whatever. Then that so my mom was like, I'm supposed to give him my number so we can get all going, and I can definitely can do like second jobs like work over there in Dallas, which means my mom like the daycare. I mean whatever it is. They're gonna be at the front, but I'm gonna be at the back, like I'm cleaning whatever I really gotta do, and the other side, I really want to work at like being a security or whatever it is, because like whether I see a lot of people like on stage dive, whatever, when it gets the band heavy, yeah, grab them. But whether they're a little bit heavyweight or super heavyweight, I'm gonna try to pull that guy out of that, like out of the crowd, and make sure we both won't fall, because I remember that I had been crowd surf ever since a long time. Just like I seen the band A Day to Remember. I was there seeing them, and I was stage diving. And James Edition, I was stage dive. And Deftones, yes. And metal bands like Bless the Fall, yeah. Ocean's A Alaska, yeah. All these very heaviest bands, yes. Just because do I even go to their shows? Nah. Do I really wanted to? Yeah. But if it's like very very extreme, I would love to go see the band To Obey a Tyrant. It's just because I will be at the front of the of it, but they can be at the back, like make the pit be more insane, like bumping each other, slapping each other, like all of this and that, and then make sure they don't get in no fight at that there, because I've seen that happen all the time. And that it's even more funnier than just like being at this type of ghetto stuff. Like no, I don't be at these ghetto clubs or whatever, but if I do, I'm gonna be drained. I'm going to be left behind, left alone. But being at these metal shows is even more supportive, because they know how to get themselves right, and they know how to get themselves even more control. And because I know for a fact is that is what really makes me smile. It's just because it really makes me feel good. But we are energized, and it's like we're energized and we're so freaking tired. And I've been there ever since at 6 o'clock p.m. and then I got out of there about at 12 o'clock in the morning. Then I went to bed about at 1:30 in the morning. Then I woke up and showered, do all this and that, and I felt like energized and kept on smiling and smiling. Then that, so my provider was like, that's what I need to see. Smile more. Smile. You don't got no time just to have a frown. You know, it's like, I really don't have a frown. I was just like this. And back then, I used to have a frown on my face. But now, it's just like light. Because of how much I really do care about my health. How much I do care about my health, obviously. How much it really means that. It's my dream to go along with your mental health, spiritual health. It's my dream to be like an antisocial, like to cut the ties so you can really provide for yourself, which means to be your own mentor of yourself. Whether you really want to take your own self out, you can go by. Whether you really want to be your own rehabilitator to make like videos, like talk about this and that, and then so yes, I'm going to be making a vlog and a live stream to go along with the Bible, but gonna go live stream to make a I'm gonna go live stream to read the Bible with y'all, and I'm going to be breaking up some stuff as well, like some type of stuff like philosophies, some good realistic stuff, and yeah, I believe in philosophies because at least I don't gotta know all about that in school. Obviously, in school, I just don't do nothing. Like I just sit there and look at everybody else just like I'm cracking up and joking, and then so have to laugh along with it, because I was a very procrastinated kid ever since the school, because my mom, my father, my stepfather never ever told me anything, because like never ever. The only thing she really made me is to read a book about Goosebumps, but that was the first thing that I read. Was I into writing? I don't even know why I can really write. Then that, whether should I like a copy of people's person, whatever, it's like, ooh, stop copying me! And I really didn't care. But the dude robbed me for my money to get him a Nutty Buddy, which means one of those chocolate nutty bars. Not like that. Not like that. And then there, so he was like, "Hey, Roger, you got any money?" And I was like, "No, I don't got any money." He's like, "Damn!" But I did have some money because it's not for him. And then so got robbed for my $2 just for this and that, but robbed for my $5 just. They don't really don't want you to have anything, but they do get money, but they've been losing it all to buy stupid stuff. But me, I do get extra of it because I hide it in a very decent, safe place. It's just because I know where it gets to it. I just keep a little bit to put in my wallet, and I keep an extra full in a very safe place. It's just because I gotta keep myself going and going, because I don't got to be at the shopping mall to like buy all of these expensive clothes and expensive shoes. Only I have the time to. Whether I really want to buy like in November or in October, I really can. It's just because I don't celebrate Christmas or Thanksgiving, but they can be very far like I'm to celebrate that stuff. I'm gonna be in my room in the cold. Because if I did have my laptop, but I'm going to be getting me a new one, because my mom was like telling me about that stuff. She told me about this laptop that I recently wanted ever since 7 years, because I had to start off with that laptop that I had bought ever since it was stolen. And now finally I seen this laptop at some Apple store. About this is about to be a month since I seen that. I was like, yes. It's like small looking. It's an Apple one, and then so it's not even that bad, because I can get that as well, which means I have the cash for it to get it, obviously. And I'm going to keep on saving more until I get that one and get a iPhone as well, because I'm not getting a 13, but I'm going to get the SE or the 7 Plus. That's what I'm going to get, because I really don't need things like the 10th or 11th or 12th. That is BS of money, like to spend, because I rather get there's about 200 more than like 800 to 1,000, because I rather get mine to get through it, because I'm definitely gonna be making a change. But most people think that he's doing all that because you definitely gonna be like watching those dumb type of stuff. No, obviously they need to think about how stupid that they sounded. But they're gonna say it to that person, but we can hear it. But they didn't even hear it. But we have to make that person to think about how stupid did he sound. It's just because I have no time for no hate. I have no time for no negativity or bashing other people, because I live my life better, because not just like I'm living my best life. I am living better just because I can see that as a repentance. Because yes, I gotta keep on getting better and better. But no, I skipped the. No, Gabe dog, I know what you're doing.
Where's my juicy?
Gabe, stop it. You drunk it all.
My juice. My juice.
Okay, so as I was saying, I don't know what I was about to say, because if it really wasn't my nephew, loud, whatever, because I couldn't focus on what I was really talking about. And just like that time that I made a video outside, some dude was like, I'm driving the car like, woo! And he effed it up because I was definitely about to go in, obviously. And it was like, you are just more than just being attractive. And ever since he really effed it up, I couldn't even focus on what I was about to say because I'm trying to pause, which means I did pause it because I was definitely about to go in. Then obviously I couldn't, because if he really wasn't that dude, it's like cheering, man. If I did go all the way in from the beginning and about minutes later, I would have get that as well. Like, woo! After that, and I'm gonna be right all alone just because, wow. Just because it was definitely came true to your favor. Obviously, it's about 41 minutes and 20 seconds. Okay, so I'm definitely gonna be making another vlog and I'm making another live stream because I'm definitely gonna be breaking up something new. Because I'm gonna be reading the Bible, obviously. Then I'm gonna be like bringing some very. I bit my tongue, and I'm sorry. I'm going to be like talking about the philosophies and conspiracies, this and that, because like for those who really, yeah, so at least I'm good with the subscribers that I have, obviously, because as long as I get like about 500, 600, cool, because I am not ready to get the thousands of subscribers, just because I'm not focusing on that. But I'm proud that I got this here. I'm proud that I got it here, just because it's like you have like about 500 people that have your back, and you have like some people who recently unsubscribed. They couldn't handle you. They couldn't took it serious just because weird. It's because you're rich. Because they're broke. It's because they are one of those sensitive ones. They are one of those Decepticons. Like a silent Decepticon named Space Kid. Where the hell is he at? I don't know. But I don't need to know. I don't care. But no one cares. It's just because he just don't believe. He just don't even keep it focused or even more humble enough, just because I don't care what it is that he gotta go through, because I just see it. I just see so much insecurities in that dude. I just seen just like a lot of worries about getting in people's way, obviously, just because he ain't patient. He just really want things to go his way. And the reason why I'm just smiling at this dude, just because he gotta go get himself checked out, like mentally and spiritually, because I don't have no time to deal with people like that as well. Because yeah, people in your YouTube channel can definitely be some of that as well. Because like, you think that they all supported you, this and that. Obviously, they do, but they cannot take you serious. But they can listen, but not just like to comment, but or chat, whatever. Just because I don't need it. I'd rather want y'all to listen. Whether I get like about 2 or 3, 1, 2 or 3 or 4 or 5, 6 or 7, good. Whether I don't need no chats, just because I like it, but I really don't need people to chat me or comment at me, because this is why I'm trying to find a way to keep my comments disabled, which means I don't need no comments. Like, I just need like about, for those who really want to listen, because I don't need to accept no comments for nothing, because the only thing who I do accept comments is my new guide friend. Every time, obviously, every time I receive new comments, it's like from a text message or a phone call, obviously, or even hangouts, just because that is how I can really hear her voice, obviously. Because I won't ever see myself being lazy or procrastinating And I really don't want to be like my god brother, obviously, because my god brother is definitely 28 years old, but obviously he don't take things serious. He just really want things to go his way, and he doesn't want to look for a job. He really want things to come to him, work to him. Then I was like, no, you gotta go out there, because that is why I do it. Because whether I ask them are they hiring whatever, which means they chosen ones, basically hook me up, and I've been rejected from these narcissists, which means assistant manager, manager, or bosses, whatever. But that is how I've been rejected. But at least the chosen ones have basically kept me more of a reminder, like I'm sending me more jobs, which means the paper, whatever, like writing more papers. But giving me like some tons of, I mean, like three papers, like such like every job, every job, every job, every job. But do I really want a job? Yeah, I really do. But do I really want YouTube to be at the side? Yes. It's just because I really want to stay myself busy, because I got a whole lot of aura and a lot of light to keep on working and grinding, because that is how much I really care about work to stay busy, because I have like a tunnel vision that I can really see myself. And I told my uncle about that when he got out of prison about in February 8th, 2020, because I just really want to like be around with the real man, because I really want to be around with men. It's like turning themselves into issues. It's because there is no real masculine man out here now. It's just because they be in their emotions, they be in their feelings. Wherever you are, wherever you go, when they see you, whatever it may be, they be in their feelings, they be in their emotions. Just because they have no spine, no backbone, and they don't have no youth. It's because midnight is upon them. It's because it's their spiritual final hour. But we skipped through it then, we passed through it. But obviously, the final hour about us back then, it's about to get rid of our mess. To get rid of so much garbage in our mind that it's not even exist. Because if you make it out to be, that is how you definitely going to become to live it. Because that is why your words in your mind are so powerful, how you basically just like stick to it. But I like to channel my mind around. It's like whether it really wasn't working well, and it really was, but ever since it definitely got more betrayed. But guess what? It can get back even better and better and better and better. Just because to make sure that you was very serious. You was definitely even more faithful. You was definitely being more manly now. And then now, apologizing, sorry, and crying in front of your face. And then that, you didn't give up on yourself, because how much you don't even give up on the Most High. Yeah, so I'm gonna get my hair cut as well, because like, yeah, so I just got out the shower, obviously. I mean, which means a bathtub, because to get the lower body and the upper body to get more replenish, which means got a lot of energy, which means glucose, like I got this T-shirt here, and there's like a TV show or whatever on YouTube, like a Cobra Kai, and I got like the tank top about that as well, looking like this. You see like a fish, like a just that Cobra Kai, and that I like those type of stuff when it gets to it. Guacamole, I do like guacamole, and I do like it with a little bit of salt, like. And that's like about this. It's like a. That's it. Or 4 or 5. Like stir it up a little bit and put it into your wheat bread or wheat toast. But I don't use white bread anymore, because like, dude, it's poison. I like to eat real bread, and I don't eat nothing with white flour. That there is poison too. You can make almond flour or coconut flour. You can make almond oil or coconut oil. Almond milk, coconut milk, because I like that stuff better, because it's not dairy. it's not GMO or stimulant, whatever. But I know things don't got no stimulant. This is because whether I work out, whatever, or if I don't, I just get it more blood flowing because I have to better it. Sorry about that. I just heard someone just like laughing right now, but whatever. But it is what it is. But whatever, because like I'm not worried about it. So you just gotta keep on smiling because it definitely confuses the enemy. You just gotta keep on ignoring people because it triggers the enemy. And you just gotta keep on bettering yourself every single day just because you made it. You made it. You made it just because you graduate, but now you are detached. You don't need what you see out here in the world. You don't need nobody that you see in the world. Whether you is not thinking about focusing on money, whether you need it, whether you don't need it, because you just see how everything really is. Because you is the real wokest one, consciously woke, spiritually woke. Just because you is aware around you and you take a look around that people don't even know. That is why 50-50. A little bit of you is being safe and delivered, but most people got to go. Because for those who are wicked in these last days, we're always going to be first be delivered. Because that is why we got to take heed. Let no man deceive me. And let no man deceive us. And let no women deceive us either. No man, no women won't deceive us. Just because we got to be real. We got to keep it serious. So obviously, I'm about to go. So I'll see y'all in a few. Take care of yourself. Stay healthy. Because I got multiple things to do. Whatever. So as always, stay conscious and subconscious to make our words and our mind to become reality, to come true. And I'll see y'all soon. Massacre.
I'm bigger than you.
Oh, thank you. At least
I'm going bigger than you.
you are going to get bigger and tall.
I said I'm going to get bigger than you.
Work out.
I said I'm going to get bigger than you.
Work out.
You go outside today?
Huh?
You go outside today?